when the beat drops out.
Hey guys, Super05 Gaming here, bringing another video. Today, I'm going to be doing sort of a channel update video slash shout out slash just inform you guys on some stuff. So it's gonna be a pretty long video, so strap yourselves in. I don't know exactly how long it'll be. I figure it'll be maybe around 15-20 minutes, depending on how long I talk. I don't actually know how long it'll be because I tend to talk fast and then run out of breath. Getting on that subject though, I don't know if you guys have noticed in some of my videos, and it really annoys me because I do it, but I tend to breathe into the mic a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sort of a heavy breather, and like when I'm talking and stuff, I'll like not have space to breathe and stuff. Like I won't make time for it. Like I'm really focusing on it now and trying to, but I'm sure you can hear me breathing in the mic, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just a heavy breather. So yeah, there's that. Next, I'd like to shout out my friend Jacob's channel. You guys have probably seen him in the past when we played Black Ops 2 together, back on Xbox 360. Those are our old videos, or my old videos. We played Xbox 360 together. His name on that was I Eat Skills, and his name now is VS Sen. He's starting up a clan called VS, obviously by the name. He's the leader of the VS clan. He's trying to get his channel going, so I'm just going to do a quick shout out. I'll leave his link in the description. Once again, it's my friend Jacob. He used to be I Eat Skills, but now his name is VS Sin. That's S-Y-N. I don't know what to put these weird naming schemes. Sorry. Yeah, his channel and his clan mostly do trick shots and feeds. So if that's what you like, go check him out. And yeah, moving on to the next thing. My channel will be going through a lot of changes within the next probably few weeks, maybe month, maybe 2 months. Meaning I'll be messing around with channel art, trying to get the best channel art for my channel that matches what I want. I'll be working on making a logo for myself. I already made one right now, a temporary one that's non-copyrighted, because the one I had before was copyrighted for the longest time. I didn't get striked for it, but I can't use that one because it's not my image, so I gotta make my own. So yeah. Next is intros. Intros, I will also be going through intros for a little while, trying to find one that also suits my channel, and maybe make one of my own, learn how to do that. I do have a Blender, the program that renders like 3D intros and stuff, so I might work on using that. I don't know for sure. Next is outros. Right now I have a pretty basic outro. It's just one image that sits there, and then you have my two videos, I think it's my two last videos that I do every time. And then my name that moves around the screen, and then the song in the background, which is like my favorite song, or like my favorite outro song. My YouTuber Matt McMar used to use that that song for the longest time for his outro. So yeah. Next is my editing skills. I've really been studying up on editing in Sony Vegas and trying to get better at doing it. I really love, for the longest time I used, Windows Movie Maker, and that doesn't have multi-layer videos where you can add like picture-in-picture is what it's called, where you can add a picture on top of a video or a video on top of a video, which is what Sony Vegas you can do, and I really love doing that. And I'm going to try to get better at editing and stuff, because it's pretty fun editing, and I like editing, so I'm going to try to get better at doing that. I'm studying up on it, and yeah, so that's the end of that. Next up is, as I'm sure you guys know, summer's coming to an end, and I'm still obviously in school. I'll be going into 10th grade, so which means school's coming up, and videos, I don't know if I'll be able to post videos every day like I've been trying to do recently, but I will, at the very least, at the very minimum, I'll do 2 videos a week. That means if I don't try at all, that gives me just the 2 weekend days to pump 2 videos out. Most likely I'll be working throughout the week to pump a few videos out on the weekend, or maybe a few throughout the week. It'll probably end up being around 3 or 4 videos per week, but at the very minimum it'll be 2. Next is, I want to talk to you guys on a personal level about my personal life. Alright, before we start, I'm going to take a sip of my drink real quick because I've been talking for a little while. Some damn good Coke. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know, but my parents just recently went through divorce. I really don't care about it. I mean, it hasn't struck me at all. Like, it hasn't affected me. I really don't care. Honestly, I saw it coming for the longest time, and it doesn't really affect me at all. I mean, they're both happy. They moved on. So there's that. With that, though, we still have to go to court for custody of my younger brother. And me, of course, because I'm still under 18. But I basically get to choose because I'm old enough. But let's not talk about me in court because I don't really matter. My younger brother, my mom doesn't want my younger brother to see my dad at all anymore because my dad met my stepmom, and my stepmom's amazing. And I don't know what I do without my stepmom. She's like, she should have been my real mom, honestly. She's the best. And I don't know what I'd do if I lose her. So she's trying to make it so my dad can't see my brother anymore. And she always wants my brother and never lets him come over here just because out of spite for my dad and my stepmom, which is horrible. And my mom's also done some horrible things. She was unreliable in their relationship and marriage and stuff, and she was just a pretty bad mom growing up. And I never really felt like she was my mom. And then my stepmom came into my life, and like I said, she was my real mom. She takes care of me. She does what a mom should. And yeah, I might say stuff that I think of later on in the video, but for now, that's the big gist of it. My mom is basically being a huge cunt. My biological mom, that is. My stepmom is the mom that I wish I had and that I never had, but I do now, which is amazing. And I hardly ever get to see my little brother anymore because I stay at my dad's. Because I don't want to see my mom. I don't want any contact with my biological mom because it's ridiculous the way she is. Alright, so next is my setup. My setup is going through some changes, and I'll be changing it. A problem I have with myself, and I really hate myself for doing this, but I really enjoy doing it at the same time, which is why I do it so much. I move my setup around a lot. Like, I keep changing it to try to find setups that I like more, and just because I like to see change and feel different every little while. So with that said, I do have a really good rendering setup now. I have my old computer that I used to game and stream off of, which has an AMD Phenom 2 x6 1100T 6-core processor in it. It's got an AMD Radeon HD 6850 graphics card with 1 GB of memory. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, and it's really all. It's got like 2 hard drives in it. One's an 80 gig, one's like a 260 gig, because they're just like throwaway hard drives that I don't need. But basically what I do is I have this program called Mouse Without Borders, made by Microsoft. It makes it so that you can use one mouse and keyboard, one set of mouse and keyboard for multiple computers. So what I do is I have my old computer hooked up to a monitor that's next to my main computer. I have 3 monitors. I have 2 1080p monitors and some crappy like 1280p monitor next to that. So what I do is I take one of the 1080p monitors is hooked up to my old computer, and that is my rendering computer. And whenever I want to render a video, with Mouse Without Borders, you can also drag files over to the other computer, and it'll like send it over there through the network, if you're on the same LAN, of course. And so what I do is I'll drag it over there and I put it on there. And the reason that I render off of that computer is, one, because it leaves me open to play more games and record more videos and upload other videos from the one computer while that one's maxed out with its power working on rendering a video. The second is AMD graphics cards render videos a lot faster, it seems, than NVIDIA video cards or graphics cards. That is because AMD video cards use a language with Sony Vegas called OpenCL. I've learned through research that OpenCL is a lot more efficient, and AMD's worked very, very hard with OpenCL to beat CUDA, which is what the language NVIDIA uses to work with Sony Vegas and other programs that are graphical processing type stuff that isn't just rendering. So that's that. That old graphics card, in a nutshell, renders faster than my GTX 980 Ti, which honestly it surprised me for the longest time. for a week I didn't know why my old computer was rendering faster than my new good nice computer. And for the longest time I thought something was wrong with my computer, like there was a cap somewhere, something was bottlenecking and it wasn't rendering very well. But then I realized through research that it's just the graphics card in my old computer is just better for rendering. So that's that. I don't have the best processor in it, but it's pretty good. It nearly maxes out every time it renders, but it mostly uses the graphics card, like I said. And it has 16 gigs of RAM, which is also better for rendering. So there's that. So I render and edit videos from my old computer, and I play games on my new computer. So there's the gist of that setup. And then every now and then I'll have a laptop in here, which I have just for miscellaneous stuff, which is also hooked up to Mouse Without Borders, so I can drag my mouse over the laptop and use a mouse and keyboard with that. That's in case, I don't know, because it's for shits and giggles, because, you know, I'm a fucking pro. Next is, I'm going to try to stream on Twitch more, hopefully. I don't really have the motivation to do Twitch right now because, as you guys may know, I'm a very temperamental person, and I have a very, short temper when it comes to bullshit like people using a Vesper in Black Ops 3, or people sitting around corners in basically any fucking game. I'm very temperamental, and the way I think when I'm playing the game is people should play one way, and that's you run out, you fucking get kills. If you have superior skill, you're gonna get kills in that mosh pit, and you're not gonna die. But that's the reality is people play how they want to play, and they're gonna sit around corners. They're gonna use a fucking Game Maker shotgun on Black Ops 3, or a fucking Brecci or some shit, or a fucking Dingo. So that's the reality of that. Unfortunately, so I don't like to stream on Twitch because sometimes I'll get really pissed when shit starts happening that's really fucking gay. So most of the time, I just like to record videos because either I'll voice over the commentary, or I'll live comm, and I can select my live comm, because usually I'm not mad in those. Usually I'm not raging, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream more, hopefully, because also I wanna expand my my channel, and I want to get people from Twitch to come over to my YouTube, because YouTube is probably gonna be my primary like entertainment area where I'm gonna primarily do stuff. So I'm gonna use Twitch as an outlet to get to my YouTube channel, which is good. And second is I am applying for jobs because I'm 15. I'm applying for jobs around because I would like to have not really a steady income, but I would like to have an income to where I can upgrade my setup and buy games and get new hardware and software for you guys, so that I can make better content and record and stream more content and different content for you guys than I usually do, instead of just Call of Duty or Counter-Strike or, you know, Battlefield or whatever. So I'm trying to find a job so that I can get money, obviously, so that I can make myself a nice ass setup. You know, pretty fucking dank meme, bro. And next is I am, as you know, me being 15, almost 16, I'm able to get my learner's permit, but I was able to get it months ago, and I'm a lazy piece of shit, so I didn't get it because I haven't studied for it, and I haven't taken the test, because like I said, I'm a lazy fucktard, and I'm a pretty bad meme. But I would like to get my learner's permit sometime soon. I need to study for it, but I haven't, and because, like I said, I'm lazy. I really need to study for it. I'm going to try to do that soon, so I can get a car, or so I have a reason to get a car, and so that I can drive a car, and so I can drive and do what I want and go where I want, which will be pretty fun, which will also tie into the job so that I can work more hours and stuff, and it'll be easier on everybody else around the house. Next is I'm going to try to expand my game content, try to play more games, more like playthrough games, instead of just, hey, I'm doing this shooter, I did pretty good in this shooting game, what's up, dude, that's a pretty dank meme, here's this live commentary. I'm going to try to play games. I really want to play No Man's Sky, but I don't have the money to buy No Man's Sky, like I said, which is why I need to get a job, not only because, You know, I'll need a job in the future, and I need to start somewhere. But because I really want to buy more games. I've had the last few months, I've had the same games, and I haven't bought any. I haven't bought any games probably in 6, 7, or 8 months. So I'm getting sort of bored of my games, and I'm gonna try to not stream, but record some playthroughs of games that I've already played through, like maybe some Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I absolutely loved that game. It was really fucking good, and I can't believe I never played it before. Maybe some Unturned. I'm gonna do some Battlefield. Probably some Fallout 4, some Dirty Bomb. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I just need to. I'm gonna try to expand my content, but before that, I do need to do the previous mentioned stuff, like get a job and probably get a car before I can do that. Oh, that tongue going down. So with that said, I want you guys to take in this video, and thank you guys for watching. If you're at this point, I really thank you guys for the support and everything that's been going on. I know my channel has been sort of on and off because I seem to lose motivation a lot with YouTube, and I really wish I didn't, because I'm a lazy person. But now I feel like it's more fluid. I have the setup for it. I have it set up properly so I can render videos properly. I make templates now, which draws people in better. I really hate doing it, but I do make clickbait on my videos because that's what it seems like everybody's doing now, which really annoys me. But I guess if I want to keep up and if I want to grow, I have to do what the people that are growing and keeping up with everybody are doing. So yeah, that's pretty good. I want to thank you guys for all the support and just everything that you guys have done, especially on Twitch too. Twitch essentially, I got $300 from Twitch total. I've gotten around $290 from Twitch from streaming, and those people I'm so thankful for, and they're listed in the description of my Twitch channel. I'm so very grateful that I had any donations at all. I had no plans for that. I just wanted to entertain people like I do now. I just want to entertain people, and I want to expand my content to entertain people as much as possible and keep them driven to watch my videos, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change things up, get better at editing, have an intro, have an outro, set a name for myself, have my own logo, my own channel art, all that, which would be pretty fucking good. So, with me out of breath again, and probably breathing heavy in the mic the entire video because I breathe heavy, and I forget to breathe while I'm talking. That's just about it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you got through the entire video, I'm sorry for the long video, and I think I have some gameplay in the background, some KN44 gameplay in Black Ops 3, and I should have some pretty dank ass meme background music. So, thank you guys for watching. I am SoulPZ5. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.